Once upon a time, in a quiet little village surrounded by green fields and tall mountains, there lived a young boy named Arman. He was kind, hard-working, and full of dreams. But many people thought he was too small and too weak to achieve anything big. One day, the village chief gathered everyone in the town square and announced, "On top of the highest mountain grows a golden flower. Whoever brings it back will be remembered as the bravest child of this village." The children cheered with excitement. But when Arman said he wanted to try, everyone laughed. You can't even climb a tree properly. How will you climb a mountain?" They mocked. Arman felt hurt, but deep inside a voice whispered, "You don't need their belief. You just need your own." So with nothing but a small bag of food and water, Arman started his journey. The path was full of challenges. The first night, a heavy storm shook the mountain. The thunder scared him, and he almost turned back. But then he remembered his dream and whispered to himself, "I will not give up." The next day, he found a wide river blocking his way. The water was cold and wild. Instead of crying, he gathered wood and tied it with vines to make a small raft. Slowly, he crossed the river. His feet became sore and his body ached. But every time he wanted to quit, he thought about the golden flower waiting for him at the top. Days passed. Finally, Arman reached the mountain peak, and there shining under the sunlight was the golden flower. His eyes filled with tears, not just because he found it, but because he had proved to himself that courage and patience were stronger than fear. When Arman returned to the village holding the flower, silence spread. The same people who had laughed at him were now clapping and cheering. The chief placed a hand on Arman's shoulder and said, "True bravery is not in being strong from the beginning, but in never giving up until the end." From that day, Arman was no longer seen as the weak boy. He became an example of courage for the whole village. Morale: never let others decide your limits. Believe in yourself. Take small steps. And one day, you'll climb your own mountain.